anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will take the field first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Dropping back, it's high. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Duke's offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's high. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Great job by the back
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. The running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Street. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The play-action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man, it's Hamilton. Pressure coming. Got a little space. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kendricks. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Hauls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tar Heels are facing 3rd and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No.
Turning it on! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's York. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The chains will move and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He leaves it with his back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hamilton. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the air. It's high. Swings it out to the flat. Quick step and go. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up 14 over Oklahoma. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Dropping back, it's high. Gets it to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Trying to beat him to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Terrell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to pass, it's high. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Street. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And you make the stop, and then it's exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Pulls and fires complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Takes the easy one to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's high. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And the Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding in zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Plucks it out of the air. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Pocket breaking down. It's caught downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. And he makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Grabs it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Just drives in between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Oh, he's got a chance. There, got a little room. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's high. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And offensively, man, this situation, goal-to-go situations, really tight quarters, you got to get that ball out quick, and it's got to be out-breaking. It's got to be a quick in-breaking route. I'm not sure what the offense was trying to do, but maybe get rid of that ball a little bit quicker. You take the sack, and now you make your life a lot more difficult.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Goes to the option. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best, Tom. There's a fumble on the play. He picks it up, still on his feet. Right down the gut of the field. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Duke. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Quick release by the QB. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw. It's high. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try the run. Makes his man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. He'll try to do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. At the 35, he's open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Runs through the tackle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hamilton. Gets rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Flips it out on the screen.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
Looking for room. It's Street. There he goes. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Forced out of the pocket. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Snagged in the middle. It's Cotton. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Plows through the defense.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Street. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining. A shot toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
There's a long and